Is it a good time to buy solar? It's mid-2021, pandemic with no end in sight, and people's bills are increasing. Is now a good time or do we wait? My name is Alex from Sydney Air and Solar, and I'm going to help answer a few of the most commonly asked questions so that you can make the right choice regarding solar. Let's go. Okay, so one of the most commonly asked questions is, how much power does a solar system produce? Okay, for a 1 kilowatt system, we would produce 4 kilowatt hours per day. If we've got a 5 kilowatt system, we would produce 20 kilowatt hours a day. Now the number you need to look at is on your bill, and you need to know how much kilowatt hours of power you use per day. That's a good starting point for knowing the size of your system. Also, based on your usage, your installer should be able to guide you in the direction to fine-tune that number according to your needs and your daily and nightly usage. I'm going to simplify this a little bit more. So for a $100 bill per quarter, you need a 1 kilowatt solar system. If you have a $500 bill per quarter, you need a minimum of 5 kilowatts for your solar system size. If you've got a $1,000 bill per quarter, you need to look at around the 10 kilowatt size for your solar system. Of course, these are rough guidelines, but they're a good rule of thumb to follow in 2021. Okay, to add to this, I'm not suggesting that that size system will eliminate the whole bill, but if we eliminate anything between 60 and 80%, that's a really good size system to have to lower the bill. In some cases it will be more, and in some cases less, and it all comes down to your day and nighttime usage and your peak usage. Let's move on to some technical information, or at least a bit of guidance on how to approach this. Making power is not a basic, simple appliance. Making power is complex. There's a lot of parts in the system, and high quality components are really required to make sure that this is a long-term investment and not just going to end up in landfill. Two types of systems that are on the market are microinverter systems, which is one microinverter behind the panel, the solar panel on the roof, and a string system, which is one large inverter on the side of the house, which connects up to all the panels on the rooftop. Now, generally speaking, a solar professional needs to look at your house, look at the directions, look at your power bill, and listen to how you're using your power and when, and make adjustments to the solar system according to this. If you're looking at a generic one-size-fits-all system, or you're getting told what system's suitable for you and they haven't asked you relevant questions, it's probably time to move on and let that phone call go. Why is there such a big difference in price in solar? Well, if you want to buy quality, you're going to have to pay for it. If you want good monitoring, you're going to have to pay for it. If you want microinverters, you're going to have to pay for it. If you want long warranties, you're going to have to pay for it. So a good guide is to go from mid-range and above for a long-term system and accept that it costs a reasonable amount of money to make good power. Now, compared to before, systems are actually really cheap, but don't scrape the bottom of the barrel. Don't put junk on your roof. Just stick to the well-known brands with good reviews and you're going to be safe. How long is the payback period on good quality solar? Well, generally speaking, a payback period of 4 to 6 years is for a good medium range to high range solar system. That means instead of paying your power bill, you've paid your solar system, and after that 5 years, you own the asset. After that 5 years, that's when you're really getting your free power and your value for money when that solar system keeps functioning. So one of the final questions people like to ask about solar is, should I buy a battery now or should I wait? Now this question I can't answer directly like this because it depends on each individual case. It depends about power production, single phase power, 3-phase power, how much your bill is, and there's a lot of specific information about sizing a battery correctly. So in this case, I'm not going to put a judgment out there. I'm going to say let the professionals answer that one in your case by case. But if we're talking about solar, solar is generally a good fit for every household, and we just need to get the sizing right. So overall, is solar a good investment in 2021? Definitely yes. So call your installers, get some quotes, get your numbers together, or call us at Sydney Air and Solar and let the financial figures do the talking. Alex here from Sydney Air and Solar, and thanks for watching.